everyone, it's more crafts. Back for another video. This is episode number 46. Mom is actually awake tonight.
Hi everybody.
So I don't have really that much to show you. I only have like 3 finished objects. And I have a little bit of a craft haul. So I'm going to do the finished objects, the craft haul, and then my whips. As you can see, I have quite a stack. So I'm going to show you this one first because I literally just finished this one. So I made a baby hat and I made a blanket to go with it. I am not putting an applique on this one. I'm just going to leave it blank. So here's a little set. Not all of my sets are going to have appliques on them. I'm going to make some that are just plain. So there's that. And I also finished Baby Alien. He has a lazy ear. His ears always do their own thing. Excuse me. So yeah, he is finished. He will be added to my donations. And I will go over all of that at the end of the video, talking about how far I am, how close I am, all of that kind of stuff. So those are my only 3 finished objects. I did do some purchasing lately. So my first purchase was to Amazon, and I got 2 of these books. It's my crochet project logbook. I got 2 of them, and starting next month, I am going to start keeping track of my projects that I finish, work on, all of that stuff. So I just wanted to kind of show you the inside of the book. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. Hopefully this isn't washing out. So the first one is project number. And then there's project name, created for, start date, end date, hook, pattern, design source, gauge, extra tools. And that's all up here. Then there's this section here. And that is yarn type. So we got colors, brand, dial-lot number, and how many skeins of that we used. Then we have yarn sample and label. I probably won't use this section. And then it says sketch and photo. So what I'm down here. So what I'm planning on doing is every time I finish an item starting next month, I'm gonna take a picture of it when it's finished, and then I'm just gonna print on regular computer paper, and just have a small little photo down here, and then I'm just gonna glue it in, so that way I kind of have like a portfolio kind of, and a kind of remembrance of what I make and stuff. So that is going to be started next month. So some of these projects might still be on my hook at next month. I actually wanted to start this earlier, like when I got them yesterday, but I said no, I think I'm just going to start next month. So that's what I'm going to do. I also got from Amazon some Christmas buttons, and I'm not going to open up the pack, but there's Rudolph and horses and ornaments and Santa, and there's a clown in here, which me and Mom were trying to figure out why there's a clown in the... I'll show you one if I can. See that clown? I don't know why there's a clown in a Christmas bag of buttons, but anyway. There's snowflakes, there's trees, there's stockings, there's a whole bunch. And there is, it does not say how many is in here. These are 1-inch buttons, but it does not, I think there was like 100 Maybe there's more than 100 in here. I don't know. I think 100. But those are my Christmas buttons. And I got those specifically for bags and Kindle sleeves and things like that. I also got a Halloween one. There's some pumpkins, there's witch shoes, there's owls, there's a skeleton man, there's a boo, there's spider webs with spiders in them, there is a witch riding a broom, there's a haunted house, there's an owl, there's a moon with the witch hat, a cat with the witch hat, some witch hats. So yeah, there's all kinds of Halloween buttons in here. So I got those. This does not say how many is in here either. But I got these for my Kindle sleeves. And bags and things like that. Also from Amazon, Graham got me this pack of plastic canvas. Now, this is 14 mesh. And I'm also going to show you a piece that I got at Joann's. This is 10 mesh. And I'll show you in my whips when I get to them why I wanted. So, the 14 mesh, which is this pack right here, I got this to make some stitch markers out of. I found a bunch of patterns on Pinterest, and I want to make stitch markers out of them. So, this pack it's real small. You probably wouldn't even be able to see, or maybe if I take it out of the pack. I'm just gonna take one sleeve or one out, but it is white and the holes are very, very small. And the person I watched on YouTube said that you only need, like, I use embroidery floss. As you guys know, I used to make the bracelets. Well, I want to use some of that up because I still have all my bracelet, like, patterns and stuff. And I probably will make more of them in the future. But as of right now, I'm really enjoying working on bookmarks for my Etsy shop. And pretty soon I'm going to have plastic canvas stitch markers in my Etsy shop. And the lady who I watched on the 14 count mesh, she said that you only need like 2 or 3 strands of embroidery floss to fill up the holes. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And then I got 10 count mesh. Yeah, 10 count mesh to make bookmarks in. I got 4 sheets. They're $1.09 at my local Joann's, and I got 4 of them, which my total was like $4.64. So I got 4 of them, and I made, what was it, Mom? 5 or 6 bookmarks that I have cut out, and I still have a pretty big piece left to. I pretty much have about that much left to cut more bookmarks out. So that is like all of my purchasing. Now we're going to get into my whips. So I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. So I have 11 baskets, and all of my baskets are not out here because some of them have projects in. Like one of them has projects in I didn't even start. Another one is empty, and the other one has just some yarn in it for my machine knit hats. So in basket number 9, I have a stacking toy that I am making, which is this one here. And thank you to everybody who liked my last video that I did about new items to the shop. If you haven't watched that video, it's the one right before this one. I mentioned some new items that I wanted to bring to my shop, like wearables, more baby items, and several people have given a thumbs up because I didn't really want anybody to say either yes or no. I said in that video, if you just give me a thumbs up, then I know you're agreeing with me that these things should be brought to my shop. So that is, if you watch that video, you don't even have to really answer anything. Just give me a thumbs up. That's all you need to do. So this is the one I am currently making, and I am making the rings first. And I did start the ring, and so far I have gotten this far. I have to make 70 rows and just single crochet. 70. So down here is where I finished my increases, and now I'm just going to make 70 rows up. That's why I don't take this out until I have enough. Well, when I do 70 rows, then I take this out and you join it together. So I have all of my colors in here to kind of match the rings. There is no purple, which I don't understand why this says Sunny Rainbow, but at least it has blue in it, which is my favorite color. So that is one. The next one I have is in basket number 8, and I sadly only have a picture. I think I have a picture of it. So this is the Crafter Gnome. It is like, I'll show you here in a minute as soon as I figure out where I put the picture. Oh, I also wanted to say that I added new stuff to the shop. I added some machine knit hats. I added some bags. Today I added 2 pairs of butterfly stud earrings. And I also added some 6 sets of 3 stitch marker sets. Sadly, the skulls and the unicorns have already sold, so I still have angels, sheep, dragons, and Care Bears. So this is so this is the Crafter's Gnome that I'm making. I'm not doing it in that color, in those colors. But that's the Crafter's Gnome. And the colors that I'm using is I'm using this like gold. I'm using gray for the hair. The only thing I have done is the nose. That's the only thing I have done. And I have to pick out another light color for like one of the ruffles, and I don't know what color I'm going to use. I'm thinking like maybe a light yellow or something, but that is the next one. In basket number 5 is my plastic canvas, and I will talk about a lot of this. So in this, I have a lot of plastic canvas projects. In this bag, I am working on a project for Apollo, which is the light bulbs, the Christmas light garland. I still have to make 20, so I'm working on this a little bit. And the next thing I have is my bookmarks that I'm working on. I did I'll show you this one next. So I am making like a kind of a prototype bag. It's gonna have your phone. It's gonna be able to hold your phone. I have all my pieces cut out and stuff. It's still attached. So this is going to be the back of it, and then the front, and then this is going to be a pocket. Now I am doing the front, which is this piece, and the back. I'm doing it across. But I want you to be able to see that there is a pocket on the front of it. So instead of going across this way, I'm going to do it up and down, so that you can tell there is a pocket on there, so that everything is not like going all the way. So it's going to kind of look like this. I also have the handle done, or the strap done. And I have the two long sides done, as well as the bottom. So I'm slowly working on this. It is not like a priority, but I kind of want to get it done so that you guys can see it. So once I am finished with it, I will definitely show you guys. And so, and if nobody buys it, then I'll just use it because, yeah. Because half the time when me and Mom go out, I usually only need my phone and my keys and sometimes my wallet. So, and then the other, I have a cow plastic canvas that I'm working on, as well as a cross, but I have not touched those in a long time. I kind of got sidetracked with the bookmarks. And I'm just going to show you the patterns I'm doing. So the one I'm doing is, this says Dream. These are free, so I'm not giving anything away. They're free on braceletbook.com. But this one is Dream. So, working on that bookmark. The other one, the second one I'm working on, and this one I am the farthest one because I started this first, is this sunflower one right here. If I hold it too close, it blows it out, so I'm just going to hold it back here. So, I'm going to show you this one because I'm really far. I'm that far. These blank spaces are where the sunflowers are going to be. I have all of my thread in here. So that's the second one. This one is the third. This one is a poodle that I am working on. So that's that one. The fourth, or I guess this would be the fourth, right? Yeah, fourth, is this one. Nope, wrong way, wrong side. Is the Chihuahua, so I'm working on him. Well, I haven't started him yet. I just basically got the thing cut out. And then the next one I have cut out for, and this one right here is Hope. And it's like a real pretty sky thing, so it says Hope. And my last one I started is, I think, a frog.
I think it is too.
Is a frog with mushrooms. So
You
those.
think the frog would have lily pads?
So those are my plastic canvas whips. I'm just literally throwing things on the floor. I'll pick up everything anyway. So, my next basket is number 2. This has a Kindle sleeve in it, and I am using pink, black, and white. This is from LTK Cuties. I did 4 rows of black. I'm doing 6 rows of white, 6 rows of pink, and then 4 rows of white, and then finish it off with the white. So that's what this one's coming. I'm gonna put, I think, a flower button on this one. That's Mom's suggestion anyway. Oh, I also have a machine knitted beanie. I forgot I put it on in the basket. So I actually have 4 finished objects. The next one is, I am in the process of making a infinity cube, but it's going to be crochet wise. These are my colors. This is red, not orange. I just randomly picked 4 colors or 6 colors off of my shelf. I have 5 little squares started. I think I have to make 8. I think I have to make 8 squares out of these. Oh, I didn't. I wrote it down, but I don't know where I wrote it down at. Probably in one of my other 30 notebooks.
You said it, I didn't.
Is it in this one? I have a lot of notebooks. Maybe not in this one either. No, it's not in this one. I have it written down somewhere. I think one of them I have a pattern for an infinity cube and flexagon. I think this is the one where I have to make 40 or 8 squares of each color, so that's 48. 6 times 8 is 48. So yeah, this one I have to make 48 squares, 8 of each color. So I started with the blue, of course, and made 5 already. Actually, no, I made 1, 2, 3, 4. I made 6, so I only have to make 2 more blue, and they'll be done. So that's that one. And my last 2 projects are gnomes. So the first one is basically it's a Winnie the Pooh gnome, but it's bear gnome because I guess I couldn't put Winnie the Pooh on it. So I have everything done. So I have, here's 1 arm, here's 2 arms, here's 1 ear, here's 2 ears. I just think I just dropped one. I have the nose, I have the beard, and I have the little tiny bee. And I think that's all the body parts that I have to make. So the next thing up is to make, because you start here, work your way down, attach the yarn, continue with the body. So I have everything done except for I have to do basically the body and the hat. So that is that. And I just haven't had an avalanche. And then my last whip is Oogie Boogie. So I have all of his body parts done too, I think. Let me see. So I have a nose. Oh, I lied to you, I do not. I have 1 eyeball, I have a mouth, I have another eyeball, I have his beard, and I have the start of 1 arm, and I have the very beginning of the 2nd arm. So I have to do his arms, and then after I do his arms, then I can start the head, and then his body, because you do the head and the body separate. So yeah, I'm getting him done too. So that is like all of my whips and my finished objects. Is that everything that I want to talk about? I think so. Oh, I also wanted to go over my list. To show you how much stuff I have done. Okay. So my blankets are done for this year, which I'm really happy about. And my amigurumis, I can cross 1 off because I just finished Baby Yoda. So now, or Baby Alien. So now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to do. And I have all of the body pieces done. The arms, the legs, the ears, I just basically have to make the bodies. The heads and the bodies. They're all Katie Did's patterns. I'm making a turtle, a bat, a bunny.
Isn't it one a fox, or did you do the fox?
I don't remember all of the ones that I made, but they're all Katie Did's patterns. The only ones that has 2 separate heads and bodies is the turtle and the bunny. All of the other ones, their bodies are combined. The body and the head is one piece. So I'm really happy about that. And I need to make 27 more hats. And I've just been knitting on my machine to get them cranked out a lot faster. So I have 27 more hats to do and 6 more amigurumis to do. And then my stuff for this year will be done. And I am really happy about that. So, because after I get all of my stuff done for donations this year, then that means I can start working on other stuff. Like I said, I want to add more stuff to the shop. So, yeah, I'm really excited that my donation stuff is coming to an end for this year. So that is everything that I have to talk to you guys about. Before you guys go, I also wanted to say that baby blanket, I don't know what it was, but I use a random number generator to work on a lot of my projects. I've talked about this in several of my videos, and at one time I did a whip roulette video where I would pick a project, work on it for a couple hours, and then come back on and show you my progress. I thought about doing that again because I did enjoy it, but I'm only going to stick to whips. There for a while I had one for everything. My whips, my amigurumis, my bead weaving, everything. But I'm only going to stick to crochet and my whips that I have started. So, I thought at the end of this video, I would pick my next... Oh, I was saying about my blanket. There must have been like an omen or something for me to finish that blanket, that blue, white, and gray baby blanket. Because yesterday, this whole week, Mom, this whole week, it landed on that baby blanket every single day. And sometimes twice to finish that baby blanket. So now that baby blanket is finished, I can move on to other things. So I figured at the end of this video we would do a random number generator and figure out what my next project is going to be. So I'm going to get it here. And it's already calculating number 3, which is my infinity cube. That is the number that it landed on last time.
Do it again.
Okay, number 13, which is amigurumi. So that means I'm going to work on amigurumi. I started my bat. I'm using mainstays, just the color blue. It's kind of scratchy, but it'll be good for an amigurumi. So number 3 is amigurumi, so I'm probably going to work on that for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to work on that, honestly. It is kind of getting late. Graham's going to be coming to pick me up at 10 tomorrow. So I don't know what I might work on. I think I am going to, maybe I can finish the body of the bat, because I'm like, I don't even remember if I put eyeballs in them yet. I think I'm close, but I'm not sure. But anyway, I probably will work on amigurumi since all of them are Katie's patterns, and, or, I don't know, honestly. I did do some bead weaving today, and maybe I ought to show them, Mom, what I finished today. So I'm going to pause this, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I wanted to show you the stuff that I finished today. So here's my little earrings. Little butter. excuse me, little butterfly earrings. Got that pair. And I got this little pair. They're yellow. These ones are yellow and blue, and these ones are blue and purple. These ones don't want to stay the way that they're supposed to. And then I have a pack of Care Bears, little dragons, angels. These are girl angels. I also have boy angels that I want to do, and sheep. So those are all the bead weaving that I did today. And then I have more. I'm going to put this back up. I also have more sets that I want to do. I thought about taking bead weaving to Graham's this weekend. I do have to look at my stitch markers that I took down there because some of them belong in my sets, so then I don't have to do as much work. So I have to look in there. I think what I might do, since I'm taking my backpack, is I am going to take a piece of my plastic canvas, a couple pieces of my plastic canvas down with me, and I'm also going to take my book that I have all of my bead weaving stuff in, so that whenever if I find something down there that belongs in one of my sets, I could put it in my backpack and cross it off of my list. So that is everything that I wanted to show you guys today. So if you watched my previous video, yeah, just give it a thumbs up if you like it. I'll just mention it again in this video because that one was a chitty chatty video. But I'll just mention it in this video too. So the new items that I want to bring to the shop is wearables, like crop tops, cardigans. I want to bring more baby items in. Like I want to be able to make like baby clothes, baby toys, like rattles. That's why I'm making the stacks, the stacking toys. I also want to bring in some fidget crochet items. That's why I was working on the infinity cube. I'm also going to make a flexagon, and there's one that's like a molecule. It has movable arms. There's 4 of them, so you can move them to one side, other side. And I also have 3 patterns that have their arms and their arms and their ears and their eyeball. I have one that's a bunny, I think, a raccoon, and a frog. And the raccoon and the bunny, you can make their ears really long, you can make their legs really long, you can make one long and one short. And then the frog, you can make him have really long eyeballs or really short legs, or it's just really cool how they are. So fidget items are going to be coming to the shop, as well as some kaleidoscopes. I did make one kaleidoscope and I gave it to Mom, but I made it really, really tight, so I think I'm going to have to use different thread when I make them, because I didn't think I was a tight beater, but I think I am now since I made one. And I know when I made it and I put it together, it like is a little bit hard to move some of the pieces. But Mom, do you mind if I just show them that one real quick? Like how it operates and stuff? Oh boy. She didn't quite get it to me that time. And I have no idea where it is, so I'm going to pause it. Okay, I'm back. So this is the one I made Mom. So it is made of 24 triangles. So here's the one side, and then you rotate it. There's the second side. Here's the third. And then here is the fourth. And it's like a flexagon, so it flexes and moves. So I'm planning on making more of these. But as you can see, sometimes it gets into, since Mom's been playing with it, it has gotten looser. So, but yeah, it's just a real calming thing. Mom gets anxiety a lot, so I gave this to her, and I'm not taking it back from her. But yeah, it's just a real nice thing to keep your hands occupied, and so yeah, it's just like really nice, like it calms you kinda. So
I love it.
my mom really likes it, so I'm planning on making more of these ones in the future. I do have a bigger one in progress, but each triangle is a pattern, so I need to finish that one. But yeah, so it's very soothing. Here, Mom. But yeah, it's very soothing, and it would be good for like your child if they have like anxiety, or even adults. But yeah, I have planned on making a couple more of those and getting them in the shop. So, but yeah, I'm gonna let everybody go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later. Probably on Thursday. Now today is Thursday. It is 10:34 at night here. And Graham will be getting me at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And we have to go grocery shopping. And then we'll go to Graham's house. And who knows what I might get into. I did start two projects down there last weekend. Will I work on them? Who knows? Like I said, I thought about taking my bead weaving stuff, but then I thought not to. And then I don't know if I'm taking it or not. I haven't decided that yet. So, I'm going to let everybody go, and I hope everybody has... Oh, another thing I want to tell you guys about is... So, I have sets of 3 stitch markers. Like these ones. So, it's the same pattern, but 3 different colorways, if that makes sense. And then, like, these ones right here, these are the little dragons, so... You get a purple one, a green one, and a blue one. The sheep, you get a blue, pink, and gray. And then the angels, you get a purple, green, and blue. And the Care Bears, you get Sleepy Time Care Bear, Tender Heart Care Bear, and I have no idea what that one is, and you can't even see it. So I don't know what that one is, but you get 3 of them. But I'm also going to have a set of Winnie the Pooh and Friends, Jack and Friends, and all 4 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, I'm only making 1 set of each of those for now, and then once they sell, then I will replenish them. So, but if you would like one of those sets, so my sets of 3 is $6. I also have a mystery set of 6, and that means you don't know what is in them until you get them, and they are $9. But my sets of 4, because I only have 3 sets that I want to do right now, is going to be $8. I try to keep my stuff kind of cheap, so I'm not like, not cheap, but like affordable, I guess is another nice way of saying it, is affordable. I'm not one of those people that is gonna, charge you $50 for 6 stitch markers. Oh, another thing I wanted to say is my advent calendars for next year, 2025. I decided that since there was a lot of people, some said I had the 2 options of either doing Halloween or doing Christmas. I had a couple people say I would really like to do Christmas. I've had other people say they really would like Halloween. So, being me and a people pleaser, I decided that I was going to do both. So there is going to be four sets of each. So 4 Halloween advent calendars, 4 Christmas advent calendars. But that is not going to happen until 2025. Just because it is almost at the end of August. It is the 22nd today. And I'm running out of time to get the Halloween and the Christmas ones done. Because in order to mail out the Halloween ones, I want them done by the middle of September so that I can get them sent out and mailed. Well, it is almost September and I ain't going to have it done. So, we are going to shoot for next year. I have been toying with this idea for the last I tried to do it last year and I didn't make it last year. And then I thought about it too late this year. So we're just going to shoot for 2025. Now, if I get 4 sets done relatively quickly, I did do my counts today to see how many more I need. And I need, like, what, Mom? Like 30 of one and like 30 of another. I think I need like 63 more for both of them. So, it's definitely not going to get done this year. With that being said, how it's going to come is it's going to come in little envelopes, and you're going to get a stitch marker in there, and you're going to get some Halloween and Christmas stickers in the envelopes. And they're going to be numbered. The Halloween one, you're going to get 13 stitch markers, and the Christmas one, you're going to get 12 stitch markers. And it will be completely up to you when you open them. If you want to open them all on the first day of October and the first day of December, you go right ahead. That is completely up to you. But you're getting 13 for Halloween and you're getting 12 for Christmas. And like I said, they'll come in little envelopes and they'll be numbered 1 to 13 and 1 to 12. And you open them whenever you want to. You can do them all on the same day. You can do it every couple of days. You can do it every other day. It's completely up to you. So with that being said, I'm hoping I know I'm going to do 4. But if I get them done earlier, then I'm going to do 5. But we are going to cross that bridge once I hit number 4. Depending on when I reach the end of doing all of them, then I will determine if I want to make one more set of each of them. But as of right now, it's 4 sets. 4 advent calendars for each. So that's 8 advent calendars together. So, and the price of the advent calendars are $45. That includes shipping. And I will, next year, when I finish them, I will post them on Etsy. But if you would just rather pay me the $45 without having to go on Etsy, just let me know and I can make arrangements for that also. So like I said, we will cross that bridge whenever we get there. So yeah, I also want to bring to the shop some learning games. I have a couple patterns for games where you have a certain number of like little crocheted balls that go into a basket. And I have a certain set of, I have another pattern that I want to do memory games too. And then there's a couple of things that I am taking off my list, which is my sewed scrunchies right now, because I want to focus more on bags personally. And I also want to make some I also want to make some lanyards for Etsy shop and some bookmarks and things like that. Now, depending on some things, I'm erasing some stuff off of my price list because some things I don't have anymore. So, so yeah, so just be on the lookout for new stuff on Etsy shop over the next couple months. Like I said, I did just post a whole bunch of new stuff. Bags, hats, stitch markers. I did post a couple stuffed animals on there. A doll and 3 dinosaurs. I also posted a baby blanket, and I will be posting that baby blanket on there as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say. I did not mean for it to be almost 50 minutes. So, I'm going to let everybody go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys again on next Thursday, or this coming Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to do a video down at Grimm's this weekend. I do have a lot of stuff to share. But the thing is I feel like I don't do enough in 2 days. I guess what I should start doing is do a video once every month. Or maybe every 2 weeks. Maybe I'll start that next month. Because I do have a couple things to show. But I have to watch the last video that I did down at Grimm's because some of the things that I have in my basket I might actually have already shown you. So I don't know if I have or not. But, like I keep saying, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And you don't have to comment anything. If you do want to comment something, if you want to comment about the items that I'm bringing to the shop in the near future, you just have to give me a thumbs up. You don't have to say anything else. And then that'll let me know that you agree with what I'm saying. So, yeah, I hope everybody has a great rest of your, it's evening most places. So hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. It is Friday, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Bye!